Hey creative friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a quick little tutorial on how I recolored these color alphabet or color block alphabet from Studio Live. And two of the things that I used to make it super easy is I used the magic wand, and then I also have the contextual toolbar open. I don't always use that bar, you don't see it very often, but when I'm doing a whole lot of something the same all the time, I find it can be very helpful. So with this alphabet, what I'm doing is I take the magic wand and I'm just picking whichever color I want. With the H particularly, and I'll show you this a little more in depth with an A, what you can do is if it's not pulling the exact pieces you want it to pull, I go up to the top bar where it says tolerance and I change it. 100 is going to pull in every shade of the black and the gray scale that is in that letter, but 1 is going to pull in hardly anything. So for the most part, my tolerance stays somewhere between usually a 15 to 40, depending on how different it is. With the white one at the bottom, the white outlined one, it actually works better at that 30 to 40, but with the black one, because that outer edge has the black as well, I found I did have to move my tolerance down in the more the 15 to 20. The higher the number, the more pieces it's going to pick up. The lower the number, the less pieces it's going to pick up. Now, when I filled it, I chose to fill it with colors, but you could also fill it with a pattern. I'm showing you that here. I did undo it and turn it into just the colors because it didn't go with the rest of it. And then as you can see here, I had my tolerance up really high. And so it selects everything that looks kind of that dark color. So I ended up having to bring my tolerance back down. Even at the 40, it was still selecting the outline and the inner. So I brought it all the way down to the 15. And at that point, I could catch just those little pieces that I wanted to catch. Then once I did finish coloring that, I actually wanted it to match the first A because I thought it looked cooler. So I did delete that one, but I wanted to show you how the tolerance can change what the letter is selecting. So what I did is I just select the letter, in this case the O, select the color, and then it's just a simple hit the fill bucket, fill it with the color. The reason I have the paper at the bottom is because I like to pick a paper that has most of the colors of the kit or all of the colors in the kit so that I can make sure whatever I'm using is going to match those colors of the kit, and I don't have to keep going and finding that color or doing any other color match. I just have it all right there at the bottom. If there isn't a piece of paper that really heavily matches the colors that are in the kit, then I will go ahead and pull in just a couple of different elements and try and represent the different colors that I want to use so that I can make sure that when I am finished, it does look like it matches and that it all goes together. For this R, I accidentally hit pattern, so I had to go back and switch it out. And you just hit that fill bucket. You tell it you want to fill it with color or pattern, pick your color, and go. For this, you can see I was being very careful and I had to have the tolerance very low because a lot of these grays right here are very similar color and I didn't want it to pull up more than one piece at a time. You could also, to do this, you could go in and you could figure out what the colors would mix to be and make it look really cool and layered. I was doing this as a quick tutorial, but also I don't usually go that in depth. I just make it look fun and blocky and colorful. So grab your scrappy supplies, go out, and I hope this has inspired you to play around with recoloring and check out what simple recoloring that you can do and try out the contextual toolbar. It might save you a few steps, it might not. Have a crafty day.